You cannot dodge through it. Oh my gosh, this stupid thing's gonna kill me. Don't get hit by it. That's really bad, actually. It takes you all the way to the bottom. Up against
Pro
the
tip,
tree.
don't get hit.
Yep, exactly. That knocked me all the way, almost to the beginning portal.
Ripperonis.
Ripperonis.
And once you get to the jumping puzzle, it's pretty straightforward. You just you're going up the side of a cliff, up the mountain. So yeah, there's where the snowball spawns.
This storm isn't normal. Blocking us from following Vanguard makes you wonder if it's intentional.
Shit, I fell down.
Watch your step out there, Commander.
I got you.
Oh, there we go. Portals. I like it.
Just gonna wait.
Nothing wrong with that.
This wind is stupid.
This jumping puzzle is stupid. I'd like my strikes with the side of jumping puzzles, please.
Right?
Skilled Wars.
50% of the game is jumping puzzles.
Yeah, that's true.
Jumping puzzles are the real end game.
Don't go too far, otherwise you'll make him angry and start it. Except for I don't think it'll kill everybody out here like it does in raids. Alright, well you guys are jumping up that jumping puzzle. The beacon is available if you do want to teleport up. We are kind of stacking on it, so I'll kind of move over here to the side, but it's just to the left of us.
Hey, did you hear the rumor about the new expansion?
It depends. What was it?
It's all jumping puzzles.
Oh. Nope.
Underwater.
Not doing
End of Dragons, beginning of jumping puzzle hell.
Underwater jumping puzzles.
Get out.
that would be horrible. Ready check is for when you guys get to the top, so don't hit it if you're not up here yet.
Where is the beacon?
It should be just to the left of my commander tag. Is it showing up? Is it not showing up? Should be right about there.
I guess I'm confused. So if we can't make it to the jumping puzzle,
There should be so right here there should be like some kind of beacon that you can click on.
oh, I just click on it.
Yeah, sorry. Yep, you click on that. And
Got it.
no worries.
I promise I'm awake.
Oh, you're fine. Alright, I'll go through and explain the little bit of mechanics that this guy's got. He's not too bad. He's pretty much just a giant stationary DPS golem with a couple attacks.
Nice.
So he's got one attack. It's a slam attack or ice shockwave. This attack will be telegraphed by a quick red blink across the arena. About a second later after that, the boss will slam his fist down and create a shockwave. You can dodge through this, you can jump it, you can block it. There will be a boulder rush attack where a number of frozen boulders will start spinning around the boss, just trying to get hit by those. They're not too bad, but if you're just constantly getting hit by them, they could down you, so just kind of watch for that. What we'll try to do for that, an easy way to avoid that is just stack up on the group. Just stay stacked up as best you can. We'll just kind of move around as a group, and then you'll get healing as well, so then even if you get hit by him, it won't do anything really bad to you. He will have a Great Wave or Whirlwind attack. This is an occasional attack throughout the fight. It is in combination with Boulder Rush, so it should be after, at some point after his Boulder Rush. What he'll do is he'll perform a 180-degree arm wave attack. You can dodge or block this, but if you are in the 180-degree spot where he hits, there will also be a powerful wind, so watch out for that. It will knock you back.
All right, I have failed this enough times. How do I get to everybody now?
So just right next to my commander tag, there should be a little beacon icon that you can click on that should it'll ask you if you want to teleport. It's right about
Okay, cool.
there. Yeah, there you go. This boss will also have Frostbite Aura. This is a constant pulsing aura throughout the fight that just slowly damages you. Once he's at 50% health, the boss will lose one of his arms, and he'll start to attack a little more aggressively here. His initial slam attack, that slam attack ice shockwave attack, will be replaced by a freezing variant. It'll have a slightly larger AoE ring, so just kind of watch for that. It will not cause a shockwave, but it will drop a large pool of ice, which will chill you if you're caught in it. It will also, if you're also caught in that chill, it will be like the ice on the jumping puzzle, so you'll slide around a bunch. He will also get Ice Shatter. This is where he will shatter a piece of his core, creating ice platforms that shoot out multiple projectiles. Once these projectiles stop, the platform will become safe to stand on again. So just kind of watch for that. For those of you who are new, don't worry too much. We'll just go through the fight and see these attacks for the first time. If we clear them, awesome. If not, we'll just try again. Beard, did you make it up?
Yeah, that was me. I didn't know that I was supposed to click on the mini map. I got it now.
You're good. I just wanted to make sure on the ready check. All right. So to start this boss, we are just going to walk up here and smack him. So that's the shockwave. That's another shockwave. And another shockwave incoming. Watch out for that. It's on the other side. And this is that swirling wind that knocks you around. Try to stay as a group as best we can, but we're doing yeah, there's another shockwave. Another shockwave. There's a lot of shockwaves. Watch out for the 180 there. Just try to stay close. If you press like walk towards the wind, against the wind, you can kind of control yourself a little better. So there we've reached 50%. Watch out for the 180 there. Watch out for the AoEs, little AoE balls there. Oh, watch out for the shockwave. Or not the shockwave, but 180. Alright, good job. And that's the first
Nice.
boss.
Sounds like that.
There are some chests over here if you don't have auto
But no
loot.
change in the storm.
If you have auto
If
loot,
someone's
then you got
responsible, it wasn't that thing.
it. Then after you're
Head
done,
on back.
just hit
I'll send
the
more scouts
leave
later.
instance button at the bottom right corner of your map, or somewhere on the right side of your map or your screen. Depends on where you have your mini map located. All right, we will move on to the next one.
Now I understand why rolls aren't important.
Yeah. There are 2 strike missions where like having a healer is beneficial, but outside of that, you really don't need them. They're kind of pushovers. Especially now, like since this stuff's kind of older content now, it's gotten pretty easy. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into the next one, which is gonna be we're gonna do voice of the fallen, voice of the fallen, and claw of the fallen. Alright, here there is a little pylon of vengeance here that you can attack. This will drop these things. If you've got the, so this is involved with masteries. So if you've got some of the Ice Cream Saga masteries, this little orb will drop, and it'll give you a buff there. I'm going to go ahead and explain this before we start it. So this one, there will be two bosses here that we're going to fight. Still contacting. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus the voice of the Fallen until she's at about 20% of her health, and then we're going to switch to Claw. The reason why we do this is because you want to kill them within a couple seconds of each other as close as possible. Otherwise, if you kill one, the other one will become enraged, and if they have a ton of health, you have more of a chance of the party going down. We do have 2 healers, so I think even if we did that, I don't think we'd have a problem. But we're going to try and do it as close to each other as possible. We can bring, Guardians, you can bring Reflections. If anybody else has Reflections, so Mesmer, stuff like that, or Projectile Absorption skills, you can reflect all of the voice's attacks. She'll have a specific attack, which is a barrage of red immobilization circles. That one is really important to reflect, just because it kind of helps us from getting stuck. Makes us be able to move around the battlefield a little easier. There will also be a Defiance bar, so once they get down to around 20-ish%, they will teleport to the middle and start attacking from the middle. They will also get a Defiance bar that we need to break, so make sure you've got some CC skills. That way we can break that without any problem. And then after that, once we break their CC bar, it will kind of stun them, and so we'll have a few seconds there to do as much damage as we can. And then we'll try and cleave them down as close as possible to 0. If not, Voice of the Fallen is the priority. That's the first one we're going to kill, and then Claw will be after that. That's pretty much it. This fight's pretty basic. So Voice is a ranged, so that's why we go after them first. Claw is a melee, so you'll kind of see their attacks. They're just random kind of like auto attacks. There's nothing really crazy here. The Immobilize is the biggest one.
Cool.
Ready check here. Make sure everybody's good to go. Right, just go in here together. So this will be our main focus here. So those are the immobilized circles that are just shot. It's getting close. Focus on the ball now. Alright, claw's right next to us. Alright, they're in the center, so we're going to do our CC. Alright, big damage. So voice is almost down, so just be careful there. Let's try and get the claw down some. Alright, that'll work. Oh, ouch. Don't get hit by that. That hurts. Good job. Alright, so this is another thing where you need masteries for. You'll see these chests here with these shields around them. If you can't get them, we can talk about the required achievement, or mastery. I mean, I believe if you walk up to them and try to use them, they'll tell you what you need. All right, good job on
Vigilance. Let's see. Vigilance, Essence, Manipulation, Mastery.
Yeah. So if you go to Icebrood Saga, you'll see them. It's the second, third, and fourth one, and there's 4 tiers of each.
I'm liking these chests of legendary materials.
Yeah.
Right.
I assume that's just a one-time thing for each strike.
Yes.
It'd be silly if that was weekly.
I think I will find out on that. I don't know if it's weekly or daily on those chests, but there is a weekly strike as well, or sorry, not a daily strike as well that you can get extra rewards from. So it's like kind of in your daily tab. But I'll find out if those rewards are. Yeah, the big one here in the Eye of the North. So the big one here in the Eye of the North next to the portal, this one is a weekly, so don't open it until we're done. Because you actually get, as we do specific strikes, you can see little dots above it lighting up, and you get better rewards the more dots you get. Which I think actually Forging Steel and the, what's it called, Cold War are the last 2 that we'll need. Oh, nope, there's a Whisper one also, so we'll do Whisper. Alright, on to the next one, which is gonna be Freynier of Jormag. Hey, it looks like Sephoria found a group. And Ascended Food does last you guys 1 hour, but you will need to watch utilities. Utilities are still at a half hour unless you've got the Metabomb.
Primer.
Yeah, the primer's the Metabomb. Oh, I forgot to mention, so when that CC bar came up on the last boss, if you've got the masteries required, you actually would get a special action key that does a bunch of CC damage, so I forgot to mention that on the last one. Yeah, that'll help. That you can, with a group, you can knock that Defiance bar out like within a second if you do that. Here, before I start this, let me explain this one. Alright, so this boss has 3 different phases. His first and his third phase are the same form, with pretty much the same attacks. The third phase has, I think, one more attack extra than the first one does. And then the second form is the Ice Brood construct that we fought in the first one. They were very creative here. So he's got 5 main attacks. He's got a Dagger Strike, which will deal damage and apply vulnerability. He's got a Flare of Ice. He will spin around, creating 3 sets of 4 AoEs nearby. These will deal moderate damage if you get hit by them, so watch out for them if you can. Each set of AoEs is larger and further away from Freynier than the previous set, but deal the same amount of damage. So they kind of just stack backwards away from him. Back towards like the outer ring. He will have a Frozen Missile. This tracks a target. The boss will track a target, and then he'll fire a Frozen Missile that deals damage and launches the enemy it hits. I don't know if you can dodge it. I'm sure you can block it. You can probably dodge it, but you have to time it probably like spot on. So just kind of watch for that. Stay on the group if you've got it though. That way, in case when you get knocked up and stuff, we can at least heal you. You're not too far away from the group. He will have Ice Quake. He will slam into the ground, creating a shockwave that knocks enemies down. And it'll explode any ice blocks and contacts, so watch out for that. The shockwave can't be jumped. He will have a torrent of ice, which will rain ice blocks over a large area, encasing enemies hit in ice. Watch out for this, don't get hit. That's kind of a pain. I've gotten hit by that before, and it's not fun, because you can't do anything. You're just stuck in a case of ice. The Ice Brood construct's attacks are, he's going to have that Frostbite Aura again, which is just going to damage us every 3 seconds. There's nothing we can do about that one. He will have Ice Flail. He will swing his arm, doing damage and knocking enemies down. It breaks free any bound ice elementals that are hit, so watch out for that. If we need to clear ads, clear ads. He will have a Seismic Crush. He will slam his arm down, doing damage, and create a shockwave that will knock enemies down. The ice shards, he'll also have ice shards that rain down all over the area. This shockwave can be jumped as well. He'll have the ice shockwave from the first fight we had. Just jump over this, dodge through it, block it, whatever you need to do. He will have what's called Frigid Fusillade. It will target players with ice bombs. They are timed. You must dodge these, block them, or reflect them to avoid damage. And then he will do an ice arm swing where he will sweep his arm across half the arena, which we saw that in the beginning as well. It'll deal heavy damage and knock players back, so watch out for that. That will periodically, the Ice Brood construct will periodically summon bound ice elementals, which you can destroy. And Freynier and the construct may also periodically gain a Defiance bar, which will cause Frigid Vortex. You can break this with that same special action key that we got from the pylon. It doesn't show up until you need it, so when the Defiance bar pops up, you should see that special action key show up if you have the mastery for that stuff. Alright, so we will go ahead and start this, and what we'll do is we'll just kind of see what it looks like, and if we need to do it again, we'll do it again. Alright, let's do this. And if you get hit by, if you get encased in ice, like I just did, use your 1 skill to break out. There's that slam. There's his ice, that's his ice missile. Jump with ice missile. Ah, got encased. And there's the ice missile.
It's time to sleep beneath the stars.
There's his ice brood construct. Shockwave. Trying to get on his back side.
Break bar.
Jump over Shockwave. Keep calling the fine spot. Shockwave. Oh, watch out for his swing attack there. Dodge through that, which is probably better. Break bar if we can. There we go. And he lost his arm. Dodge through that. Where about that one? There's some ice elementals. Try and spread there. Spread. Dodge through that. Alright. And back to the main guy.
You fought so hard, but your long day has ended.
His friend up. Oh, that cased again. Dang it. Alright, he's almost there. Good job. For those of you who've never done strikes before, this is easy, isn't it?
It's very easy.
They're not bad. There are two that are a little harder. That get you a little more kind of closer to what raids would be like. But this is supposed to be the intro. This is supposed to be an intro to get those people who weren't quite comfortable with strikes. Or with raids. That's what they brought these in for. Is kind of a little easier version to get people kind of used to that kind of scene if they've never done raids in a game before.
Yeah, now all I want to do is try raids.
Tuesdays and
It's
Saturdays.
so fun.
And I hope that EOD strikes are a little harder.
Yes, they are supposed to be. So they're gonna basically what they're calling hard mode strikes coming with that. So
Nice.
they should be harder. And that's what we will have a dedicated group, or not a dedicated group, but like a dedicated day for those End of Dragon strikes, by the way, and within the raid department. So if anybody would like to join those, watch for those. We'll probably give End of Dragons a couple weeks to see where people.
Yeah, we got to reach level cap.
Level.
I'm kidding.
I was saying, level cap's not changing. They've never changed level cap.
And we got to grind gear
Yeah, right.
and reputation.
This was the first expansion that I kind of stayed away from. I didn't want to see any of the release stuff. I was like, I just want to see it when it comes out.
Oh yeah.
Because they always change it. It always gets changed.
That's mostly what I've done, but this month feels close enough. I looked a couple of things up.
Yeah. Yeah, so like Boulder said in chat, this one is a little tougher. This is going to be probably the closest to raids that you'll get. This one's got quite a few mechanics involved. It's got mechanics that can down you very quickly. So I'll go ahead and explain this, and we'll try it. But this, if you want to see what raids are like, this is about as close as you'll get here in Strikes. So this is the fight that we bring the healers for. They usually help since there's quite a bit going on and there's some stuff that hits you pretty hard. Healers are good in this one, so since we are split up here, we should be well covered here to not die on this fight. Still try to skip some or miss some of the don't get hit by some of the mechanics. We only have so many skills we can use. So the breakbar damage as well. If you were able to get these little balls from this pylon, you don't have to worry about bringing any CC. If you did not, though, please bring at least 1 CC skill on your bar. That way, when they have the Defiance bar, we'll be able to heal, or we'll be able to knock it out without having to worry about the rest of us not having CC on our bar, because we're going to use the special action key, which should clear it pretty easily, but we'll get in there and see how that happens. So from 100% to 75%, he'll launch the squad into the air, and then he will do a ground target attack that will go right below your feet, or your character model. You can glide, so once you get knocked up in the air, glide away from where you were standing, and don't glide over where anybody else was standing. So you'll see the AoEs on the ground, just glide away from them. Don't get hit by those. What it'll do is it'll put a big old giant ice pillar up from the ground, kind of like what you can see out there in the middle now, and that's what will hit you if you are standing in the AoE. He will also target a player for bombardment from the air by icicles. You'll be marked by a red circle. This is a pretty decent AoE, so just kind of watch out for it. Don't overlap it. If you overlap it, you're probably going to kill yourself and the other person that you were overlapped with. So just try and spread out just a little bit, don't overlap. Throughout the fight, there will also be green circles. Can they be reflected? I
Back
don't
to the sky.
think so, but you can try. But I don't think so, and I didn't see that noted in anything that I read to get my notes here. So, but you can try it if you do. Yeah, I would say try it out and see if it works. Awesome, let us know. I'll add it to my notes. From time to time throughout the fight, green circles will appear with yellow arrows above them. These will get smaller until they disappear, and the target will take a huge amount of damage. What you want to do is you want to stack up as many players as we can into that circle, and that will share the damage throughout those people. So instead of 90,000 damage to one person, it'll do 10,000 damage to 9 people. It just spreads it out. That's very important. That is a very important mechanic because there is a lot of those mechanics in raids. So if you ever want to do raids, that mechanic is you'll see it a lot. There's a lot of bosses that have it, or a mechanic similar to that. So that's 100% to 75. 75%, we will all be, or sorry, not all of us. 3 of us will be randomly selected to go fight a doppelganger. These are pretty easy doppelgangers to fight. Just kind of kill it and get back to the fight as fast as possible. If you are getting low on health, try and kill your doppelganger, and then when you come back, we'll be able to heal you up. And then... Oh, sorry. I take that back. The doppelganger, I think everyone gets transported to that. I said the wrong mechanic. At 75%, he will start a chains attack. That's what the randomly 3 players is going to be. So 3 players there will be randomly selected. A timer will appear over their head, and then a chain will kind of materialize between you and the boss. What you want to do is the strategy I've seen is the people with the chains want to stay close to them. So say this person right here is the person with the chains. Can I drop markers here? Oh, I can. Sweet. So the person with the red dot over their head is the boss. The people with the chains are going to go like that around the boss and just stay close to him. Because if any of us cross over those chains, or you dance around and you hit us with those chains, you have a very high chance of killing us. Balador, I'm not sure 100%. Oh, sorry. Yeah, for the doppelganger. Yes, it is. Everyone gets teleported for that one. I forgot. I was getting ahead of myself on on my mechanics. And then the don't glide when you have chains. Yeah. So I've seen it two ways. The group that I ended up pugging one time did that. And the problem is unless everybody's on the same page, you kind of have to really be careful. So if you stack up close, you have a less chance of everyone else in the group, having to watch for those chains and not run into them. But we can try it both ways and see which way works better if we don't make it the first time here. Let's see here. Sorry, that mechanic had a whole lot of stuff to it, but it's actually fairly basic. It's just you just don't want to hit your friends with chains. That's basically the easy part of that mechanic. Just try not to move side to side as much as possible, because if you move side to side, you'll go down. That's a bad mechanic. It will also continue to do the boss will continue to do the launch attack here, where we do need to glide. So just be careful if you've got a chain attached to you. It's probably better if you just don't glide, except for like you're gonna need to glide a little bit because you want to get out of the AOE circle that's at your feet, but glide forward and like towards the boss. You'll have to kind of judge because it'll be based off of where you're at. So you'll just have to judge how you're gonna do it. Since you guys will be standing close to the boss, you might actually have to glide like backwards and then walk back up to the boss. They're very obvious, these chains are, so missing them shouldn't be a bad thing. Just kind of everyone who doesn't have chains, just kind of watch where you're going. Try not to just stand at them, and if you do get hit by them, move out of them quickly. Then everybody will go to another doppelganger at 25%. Same thing, kill the doppelganger, get back to the top, we'll heal you once you're up top. Hopefully I have enough DPS to kill my doppelganger. He will have also a couple new attacks here. The first attack is an arc attack that will cover roughly 50% of the platform. It doesn't do much to it, doesn't do too much damage, so we can eat this, and we can just heal through it. So if you get hit by it, don't worry too much. It's not as bad of an attack as the rest of them. The other new attack that he'll get is a barrage of slow rolling orbs that will start from the boss and roll out to the edge of the arena. The start of this attack will be indicated by large red arrows with yellow borders radiating out from the boss in a roughly 120-degree arc. These orbs will do significant AoE damage, so if you get hit by them and there's like two people, like say I get hit by one and I'm next to all these people right here in our group, all of us are going to get hit by this AoE and it's going to do pretty good chunk of health. So try to stay spread out if we can. We do have to worry about the chains here, so kind of watch for all of that at once. It'll get a little hectic. If you are standing right next to the boss when those balls start, you will probably get hit by multiple and go down almost immediately. So watch through those. Can you dodge through them? I don't think you can. I was gonna say, if you want to try it, try it. I don't think you can dodge through them. I think if you dodge through them, it still counts as hitting you. You might not take the damage, but you will cause the AoE to happen. So you could hit other people. I think
they hurt everybody else. Awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. So I think you can dodge it, but it won't stop the mechanic from triggering. I have never seen that one or heard of that one.
Yeah, I got
Oh, okay.
flesh armor up for that.
Okay, so
yeah, you
like,
just stick a flesh armor up there.
Okay, so it's like that, or like you could probably use Earth Golem. It's kind of like the guy from the uncategorized fractal with the poison darts. You can block things with bodies, basically.
Yep.
Okay. Maybe I'll bring that just for fun, just to try it also. Where's my elemental here? That'll be a fun try. Yeah, that'd be nice. So yeah, if you want to bring necros, if you guys want to bring worms, bring worms. So that's pretty much it. We will go ahead and...
Raven told me you'd be coming.
I forgot that you actually have to vote on these, so I'm not going to do ready checks. That pretty much is a ready check. So we'll go through. This one might take us a pull or two to get, just because there's a lot going on once you hit about 50% health. Alright, once everybody's in the arena, you're going to interact with this thing. And glide.
What game? Bad reaction.
And glide. Spread.
Cannot reflect.
Good to know. Glide. And that is the shared AoE, so everyone's standing. Good job.
You did! You said amorphous block!
And glide again. And spread. Glide. On that spread, you guys don't have to go quite all the way out to the edge of the arena. Oh, that's a shared AoE again. So far. And here's the doppelganger card. Spread. Ah! Oh, I got a chain. Try to stay away from if you can. Shared AoE. And you can see that the chains don't last very long, but they will go to new people pretty quick as well. So. Try to get your friends. Cool.
Thank you. It's the first one I've done.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's fun. That is very helpful.
That's it. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, shoot. I stacked right on top of him right at the wrong time. Ah, I'm dead. Yeah, see, that does not take long when chains are active. Don't try not to stack on top of it. Like I did. Alright. Get ready to glide. Try and get your... When you get down from glide, try and get the people who are down up. You guys are down at least one healer, so just kind of pay a little bit of attention. Get ready to glide. Alright, you guys are doing good. On that, if you stack close to them, the only problem is once the chains start, you want to be careful stacking. But before the chains would start, you can stack in the middle and you won't get hit. Spread on this one. The chains just ruin everything. Glide. friend. Watch out for the chains. CC. So you can tell CC by the his little blizzard thing he's doing there. You got a little bit of time here before the next set of chains come up. The chains also, you can tell if you're going to get them. You'll have a little timer over your head. So I don't know if you three saw that. There's a little timer that pops up over your head, like a little circle, that kind of counts down. It's pretty quick. It's like, I think it's like 2 seconds. It doesn't take long. Spread. Glide. This guy also likes to teleport. Glide. A lot. And CC. Oh, try to get your friends up too if you can. You guys are at 37%. Watch out for chains. Spread. Yeah, see, it starts to get a little hectic here. You guys are getting close to the next set of new mechanics. Glide. And he's back in the middle. And glide. CC. Or special action key if you've got it. You got a couple people down. Try and get them as fast as you can. I love that necro pull. It's the best ever. It's really fun on Reaper because your spin will also heal at the same time. All right, and here's your next doppelganger. And then this is, so now you'll see the orbs. So watch out for that. Oh, and now both healers are down.
Yeah, I went down in my
oh no, on the doppelganger.
against my doppelganger, yeah.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that's.
It's letting me come. It's letting me res, but I'm not up top.
Oh, so if you do end up resing, you can. I wonder if it'll let you come back once you get back up. Guess we'll find out.
I am back up and hanging out by myself.
Underneath.
Yep. Oh yeah. I got an icy little everything around me. It's hilarious, and I'm not taking periodic damage anymore.
Huh, that's funny. Although we don't have a boss either.
I was gonna say, did it bug out?
Oh, did it bug out? Oh
Mateka,
no.
GG Mateka.
All right.
There we
Aha.
go.
All right.
That's weird. If you die, why did my dead body just get knocked back? If you die on the doppelganger, the boss won't continue. That's weird.
More science.
Right? Yeah. They don't want us to use it. A bug that they're never gonna fix. Oh, got another one dead. Another one dead. Watch the. So this is the orb part. Watch these. As you can see, that kind of does a number on people. Glide. And it makes it really hard to pick people up because you can't get close enough. CC. Oh, go ahead. Just GG. Save your armor.
Even though there's a repair thing right on the other side.
Oh, eh. It's good practice. It's also faster. You can get more tries in. Sorry, that'll be the raid part of me coming up because we do that all the time. If you're down, we just GG and start and try again. It's quicker. We can just run through the portal. We'll try this a couple more times. We do. Our stop is here in 2 minutes, but we'll at least give it one more try. If you guys want to keep kind of trying again, we can try again. Alright, now that everybody's here, I'm gonna try not to go down this time. Hopefully that'll help. Okay, that's fine. Go ahead and glide. Give it one more try. And then we'll call it. Glide. And spread. And glide. And shared AoE. Spread. Glide. Shared AoE. Doppelganger time. Spread. Watch out for chains. And glide. And shared act, or shared AoE. Ah, don't move too much.
Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good. And glide. CC. Good job. Jump chains. Spread. I've got chain. Shared AoE. And glide, watch out for chains. CC. Good job. Spread. Jump chains. Glide. Shared AoE. Spread. Good job. Jump chains. CC.
Uh-oh.
Spread.
Oh, how did I go down instantly?
Oh no. Glide. Shared AoE. Push up. Ah, sorry.
Break bar.
Ouch. That was... Okay, so, when you go into this next phase, rallies. Alright, watch out for that. Oh good, there's no place for you to get knocked off it.
Except just constantly getting knocked around by AoEs.
Yes, that's kind of annoying. That would make the Guardian really beneficial.
Yeah, I had my reflex all set and I died.
And break storm.
Break bar. Reach out. Chains. Watch out for the orbs. Glide. I got shared AoE. Spread. CC. Shared AoE, stack on close to the death. Perfect. Jump chain. And spread all at the same time. And I'm sure there's some. Oh, there they are. Glide. Spread.
Shared AoE.
CC. Oh, crap. Sorry.
Right.
Gotcha. Alright, spread. Jump the chains.
Shared AoE.
Shared AoE. Watch out for chains. Wow, there's a lot of chains. Why are there 5 chains? You ready to glide? Oh, sorry. Really bad time there. Oh, that was close. CC if you can. Shared AoE. Spread. Watch out for chains. Glide. 2%. 1%. Don't breathe too hard. Don't get hit by this balls. Good job. All right, are people tired of mechanics now?
Mechanics are for cars.
Exactly. So there you go. That's the closest you're gonna get to raids and strikes. If you enjoyed that, Tuesdays and Saturdays. if you like punishment.
Yeah, we did a raid this week and we didn't get to finish the end because we wiped, I think, maybe like 8 or 9 times or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, we go until the 2-hour mark.
I mean, that's my first time through this strike. Probably died, I don't know, 8 times on it at this point.
Yeah, nice. Well, I'm glad you got through it.
I mean, I watched the last 20%, but
hey, that's all right. It still counts as a clear. All right. Well, thanks everyone.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone for coming out. Sorry if it was a little chaotic or not as explained as best it could be, but we'll get better as we go along. So, we'll have this every Thursday if you'd like to come out, or if you want to do raids, that's Tuesdays and Saturdays. If you guys have any questions, you can always let us know or reach out in the Discord raid chat. So
Awesome.
Thanks, Storm.
Thanks for leading.
Thank you.
So yeah, now we touch the chest. Is that the deal?
Yeah, if you the chest in Eye of the North, if you guys want to open it, you can. It is a weekly chest, so if you do want to do like the cold, which what I just said it to, not the
Cold hum and
Cold
steel
War or
hum.
something.
Yeah, and then the forging steel. You can do those to get a little bit more loot. It just basically gives you just more loot. That's basically all it does. So when you do those 5 every week, you get this chest. So it's up to you guys.
Week resets on Tuesday.
It is on. I believe this is on Mondays. Let me double check that really quick to make sure. I believe it's the same as the raid reset.
Yeah. The same as everything except World versus World.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. World vs. World is the only thing that doesn't reset
Alright.
the same night. Yeah. So Balador says yes. So I'm gonna go with him, or her, or them. I'm not sure. I apologize. I'm bad with names. Oh, you're good. No worries.
It's tricky too, since people have Discord names and account names and character names, and so it's like, do I call you by your Discord name? Do I call you by your account name? Do I
Yeah.
call you...
Oh, you should see me trying to get like a roster set up for squad or raids on some nights. I'm like, all your guys' names are different than your forum names. Like, I have no idea who you people are.
Yep.
So I reach out and I'm like, hey, who are you? And they're like, I'm just like, oh, okay, sorry. You're invited. I'm just like, oh. And so, but the nice thing in Guild Wars is once I know that, I can add you as a friend and I can change your nickname. And then I know who you are every time.
That's
So
true. Yep.
that helps.
Yep.
Let's see. So looks like Monday. Yeah, Mondays is pretty much the reset for everything except for World vs. World, and Thursdays for some reason is the map bonus rewards reset. That's a
Weird.
day. So.
Oh.
But yeah, everything else is Mondays at 1:30 UTC. So sometime in the morning for me.
Does setting nickname just change what you hover over?
No. It'll actually change. So if you look at their names in like
Say
their friends
something in
list,
guild chat.
that won't change. Their
Aww.
character name will stay the same. So the only thing it'll change, and it won't even change the hover over. I don't think. Maybe it will. But it'll change the gray name on your friends list. So you have a white and a gray. It'll change
Right,
the
yeah.
gray.
Well, if I hover over you, it changes your name next to your, like, online symbol.
Okay, cool. That's good to know. I wasn't sure on that. I hadn't kind of looked at it. I usually just go off the friends. Because when I do raids, I usually just invite off friends list for the most part. Or awkwardly ask them in chat. Hey.
Okay, yeah, if you hover over it,